Hello, y'all. And as requested, Adele versus Queen B versus Whitney Houston live vocal battle. Now, I want to start by saying the clips that are chosen are not the end-all be-all. This is not the gospel truth. I'm just judging based on the clips given. Just because one gets the win in this particular instance does not mean they're overall better. You know what I'm saying? So let's just have fun. Can we have fun and just do this? Let's do it. See, right there was kind of strange because, well, first of all, the audio difference, the audio quality is way better in this Beyoncé clip than the Adele clip. I can see that right off the bat. It's dramatic. Second of all, her vibrato was very strange. Adele started to use it, then stopped, and then brought it back on towards the end of the note. Very, very odd, very strange. Sing, Beyoncé. Sing. Sing. Sustain. You better say, man, that's difficult too between Beyonce and Whitney because, well, first of all, Adele's clip was a lot better than the last clip of hers. But she honestly, she's gonna come first last on this one. It's between Beyonce and Whitney. Beyonce's was incredibly sustained note, beautifully light, good support. The vibrato is consistent. The thing is, the echo is extremely over the top. It's usually with Beyonce, you know, she's known for that heavy echo to get the idea that her voice is more powerful. Whitney's, I couldn't hear any echo. And even though her clip wasn't nearly as clear as Beyonce's, you could still feel the power, the extra power of Whitney's voice without the echo. And of course, her vibrato, beautifully natural, how that came in as well, and just more powerful. I'll give that to Whitney. She sounds good there. Sing. Come. Uh-oh, not this note. Sing. Look, not only does that note take this victory, but I never heard that note sung like that. I mean, Beyonce's was great as well, but that note right there, goosebumps. The amount of breath support, the way she sustained that for days, the resonance on that, and that day, that performance was off the charts. It was crazy. The resonance, the clarity, the ease that she had. Beyonce had super ease too, but Whitney's here was super easy and just more powerful. I mean, Whitney. Whitney takes this one. Yeah. Sustain. First of all, that band was horrible. Did you hear that beat, the drummer, and did you hear the background vocals? Who was singing? And the audio clip on that performance was terrible. It was all around that audio. Somebody did dirty on that one. I'm sorry. Mm. Mm. Let's see. See that again, that power, that ring that I hear in my ear. I can feel my eardrum literally vibrating when she's singing these notes. Somebody did Beyonce dirty with that clip. I mean, the note itself was good. It was technically, you know, it was technically perfection. But so was Whitney's, and it was more powerful. I guess you could say that it's up to, for me, Whitney, but you could say that Beyonce's, her clip, I feel like she was just all the way, somebody did her dirty. But on that one, Adele, I feel like she's just not in this class, you know what I mean? She's good, especially compared to a lot of the singers on the radio now, amongst her, but this, I mean, she just, you know, it's the simpler things that she has a tendency to waver, like pitch and like vibrato, like we seen at the beginning of this compilation. Just the simple things that Beyonce and Whitney mastered, you know what I mean? That was beautiful though. Same. I'ma definitely give that one to Beyonce. The Whitney clip sounded like it was about, the audio quality sounded like it was half the volume as the Beyonce clip. You know, it sounded like it was real quiet, but that's the clip, not Whitney. But Beyonce, I mean, just the ease. Whitney was pushing hard on that note. Even though y'all know I prefer that performance. And if the volume quality was equal, I would have said Whitney in a heartbeat. I mean, but I know that doesn't sound fair, does it? But she was pushing a lot for that, and I know it was for the emotion, but still, I give that to Beyonce because it was effortless, sustained, beautiful vibrato. Like I say, I think, in my opinion, Beyonce is the most consistent vocalist, the most, and has the most impressive stamina. She's just, you know, she's just incredibly consistent. All throughout her supported range is just incredible. USA. I gotta get that one to Whitney. I feel like she did everything Beyonce did, but with more power. I mean, I know some people will say, well, more power doesn't equal better. But I mean, when the technique is even, and this one is given more power, I mean, naturally you would say, well, one with the more power is the only, I don't know. To me personally, I would give it to Whitney because, like I said, technically, the technique was brilliant on both, but you know, Whitney gave the more power. You know what I mean? It's not a matter of tone in this instance. She sings. Sing. She's singing. You better sing. Oh, come on, Whitney. Whitney, come on. One of the greatest notes that, one of the greatest people to ever hit that. Wait a minute. But yeah, anyway, one of the greatest to ever hit that. Just the ease at which she hit that and sustained that. It just came out easy. No strain, no force. Beyonce's before this, even though I believe she did it on purpose, was forced, and the growls were epic and stuff. But you know, I know it was probably on purpose, but I gotta get that to Whitney. I mean, the resonance, the power, the ease at which she did it, it was just, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Love that transition. That was not a good D5 example at all. I mean, it was super quick, and it was a very heavy, brief mix. That wasn't a good example. Good gracious. See, I'm gonna be honest, that's difficult for me because that Beyonce clip was way loud. Not particularly her voice, but that clip was again about twice the volume as Whitney's clip. I personally prefer Whitney's there, but I'm gonna say as far as I'm gonna say even. I'm gonna leave that up to y'all because the distortion, the different sound was completely dramatic. And you know, it's hard to really even compare because of the massive difference in quality of the clips. That was really good. Beyonce is incredible. Hey. Man, I mean, Beyonce's was again so easy the way it came out, and I mean, but Whitney's was more forced. I would say Whitney's was more forced, even though, again, I prefer Whitney's any day of the week. It was more forced. But I love how she started that growling on it too. So you got her hitting it straight on, and then you got the growl, her hitting it and tearing that growl up. I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Okay. I feel like either way somebody's gonna say I'm being biased. Because I mean, they were both epic for different reasons. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. I'm gonna take the easy way out. Hey. You know, and then she transitions into that heavenly head voice and does that sick run. I'm gonna get that last one of Whitney for obvious reasons. That, for all intents and purposes, in comparison to the other compilation videos I've done, was incredible. That was incredible. Like I said, Adele, as fresh a breath as she is in the music industry today, vocally, she's not quite there with Whitney and Beyonce. It's just she's not. Like I said, she has the problems with her vibrato speed, things like that, and just pitch at times, and just the basics. She hasn't quite mastered the basics really. Here, she had some great ones that were displayed in comparison, but you know, when you hear Beyonce and Whitney do it, you hear the ease at which they did it, and the resonance and power difference in which they did it, and the amount of time they sustain it, and how consistent each of their vibratos are. They're in another league. Whitney and Beyonce, half the time, I'm gonna be honest with you, came down to one audio clip for me, the audio quality, the power and resonance, and ease, tension. You know, I tried as hard as I could to keep my preference of Whitney's godly tone, you know, out of it. I tried, you know what I mean, the best I could. But yeah, Whitney is the voice for a reason, you know what I mean? Not just by her fans, not just by a few, but the world is known as the voice for a reason. For me, she's that one. But Beyonce, as I said, has the most, is the most consistent vocalist and has the most incredible stamina, in my opinion, again, of any pop singer. I mean, I've never ever heard a bad Beyonce vocal, ever. And she could be performing and working and doing these hard moves and cartwheels or whatever, and come back and hit F5s back to back to back to back, F5 sharps back to back, and growling and just going ham. But yeah, Beyonce is very formidable and just incredible. But yeah, that's that. What did you think? Do you think I'm crazy? Thank you for liking and subscribing. Please continue to support your favorites. Peace.